Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hi everyone, this is a lesson in grammar about using modifiers. In the beginning, modifiers, we mean by this term adjectives and adverbs. Of course, you know adjectives describe nouns, while adverbs describe three items. This adverb describe a verb, an adverb can describe an adjective, an adverb can describe another adverb. Okay, our topic here today is how to use modifiers in the comparative and superlative situations. Okay, modifiers of course also can include phrases like prepositional phrases and so on, but today we will focus on an adjective as one word or an adverb as one word. Comparative, we mean by that we are comparing between two items, two persons, two objects. Okay, so when two groups, maybe one group and another group. Okay, so comparative, we are comparing between two, whatever the two are. Very important to know this. Words are divided into syllables. Words are divided into syllables. This will help us a lot in understanding the rules for comparative and superlative. A word, for example, like expensive, it has three syllables. So it is not expected that you will add more letters here, ER or EST, for example. So instead you add a word like more. So you say more expensive. Now if you have two, for example like happy, the easiest form is when you are lucky and you find the two syllable word has a Y at the end. So if you have a Y at the end with two syllables, so you change the Y into I, E, and then you add R. Or you can say I change the Y into I, and then I add ER. So happy, happier. Easy, easier. Pretty, prettier. If it is one syllable, okay, great, you will add ER. Bigger. If there is a vowel before the last letter, you will have to double the last letter. Big, bigger. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Okay, 3, no way, you have all the time you will add a word more before the adjective. If there are 2 and you have Y, so change the Y into I and add ER. If it is 1, lucky guy, you add ER, tall, taller, small, smaller, like that, the easiest way. Now let's return to the word when it has two syllables. It depends. If you don't have a Y at the end, so it depends. You have to consult a dictionary. You have to look the word up in a dictionary and make sure about the forms of the adjective. For example, a word like crowd, it has two syllables, but the D at the end cannot accept ER here. So you cannot say crowded, difficult to pronounce. So you'll have to add more, so it's more crowded. While a word like clever, two syllables also, but you can add ER easily. Cleverer. Some people doubt that. Okay, go to the dictionary and check it. You will find cleverer and cleverest. Okay, so these guys are with the two syllables, or because I'm a teacher, always I can the word syllabus and syllables come together with me. Okay, we finish with comparative, when we compare between two. Now we will compare between more than two. So you are the best one, you are the tallest guy, you are the fattest, whatever. Okay, so superlative, again, words are divided into syllables. Okay. Oh, here expensive, the same guy with the 3 syllables, but we'll add the word most, not more, most, st. Okay, so st is the word with the superlative, the s, superlative. Expensive, most expensive. Happy, the same, happiest. Say 2 syllables, y at the end, change it to I, add est. Big, the youngest or the smallest guy here with 1 syllable, so just add est. The rule is to add est. Okay, and again you have to double it because the vowel here. Again, crowded, it will be most crowded. And cleverer, it will be cleverest. So you have to get this. If you are allowed to add er, for sure you are allowed to add est. If you are using more before an adjective, you will use most in the superlative. Okay, so one rule gets it to the comparative and superlative. If you can differentiate between them, it will help you in comparative and superlative. It all depends on the syllables, but you have to be careful of the 2 syllables because they are tricky. Now, I warn you, don't do this. Don't do the following. Okay, so if you have adjective and you can add er, so don't add more. Or if it is a long adjective and you will add more, don't add er. Don't get these guys together. Okay, this double is wrong. No, don't come together. No. So you can say more expensive, I will use more only. Or if it is a short adjective, so you add er, so it is taller, er only. But to say more, I don't want to say it, taller, wrong. Okay, to add er to expensive, no, wrong. Okay, so don't do this. These are mistakes, errors. Okay, now the language, of course, has irregularity all the time. So with adjectives also we have irregular adjectives. So good, we don't add er, we don't say gooder or goodest. No, good, better, best, and bad, it will be worse, worst. Ill will be the same, worse, worst. He got coronavirus, he got worse, he got worst of his family, and he died. Oh, bye bye. Okay, far, you can see there are 2. If you mean the distance, you will use it farther and farthest. Okay, so whatever. Haman is farther than Jeddah. Okay, if you live in Medina. Okay, and Moscow will be the farthest. Okay, but far can also have another meaning, talking about the extent. If someone is talking improperly, I'll tell him, don't talk any further. Okay, so further he means the extent, not the distance. Okay, he went the furthest in assuming, in assumption. You want the furthest of all scientists. Okay. Many will be more, just more. We don't add another adjective. Okay, I need more. No, okay, if you want to speak it as an adjective, the water in the ocean is more than it is in the lake, and the most. Okay, much the same, more and most. Of course, this is countable for countable, describing countable nouns. This is for non-countable nouns. Little can be less, okay, and least. Less water, the least water. Old can be, oh, I forgot R here, sorry, I'm sorry. Can be older or elder, and oldest or eldest. Usually we use elder and eldest for the family members. Okay, now we'll go to adverbs. Very similar. It is easier even than adjectives. If it is one syllable, just add er, est. Fast, he runs fast, faster, fastest. If it is more than one syllable, you use more or most. Okay, what about two syllables? It doesn't matter here. Okay, yeah, even if you have two syllables, just add more and most. That's why I'm telling you it's easier. So you'll say more quickly. So you have to learn it. If you have ly at the end, you will use more and most quickly. So it is easy, as I said, but practice makes perfect. You have to do a lot of exercises so that you will be perfect in this. Okay, good luck and best wishes.